right, ready to get underway. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. That one ripped. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now the third baseman, David Wright. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 1-0. And here comes Bellinger. First pitch misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one is inside. Kochanowicz, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Bellinger around second on his way to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. To the right side. Nice grab. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. So, man aboard. Here's Acuna now. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Junior snags it on the run. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Hard hit, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Jose Ramirez. Hard on the ground to first. And he's out on the tag.
You're out.
Lau at the plate. And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
This one in the dirt. At the belt and fires. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. DeVries getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1 is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Back here at Coors Field, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Kochanowicz back to work. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Ted Simmons. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out, bases empty. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. And they lead it. It's 3-2. 1 down. Leo DeVries will hit next. And that is out of play. And that one is inside ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Everything came together for him.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Lifted in the air out to left. Brings it in. 2 down. Now here is David Wright. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Line drive, and this might be trouble.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1.
Out.
Over to first, safe.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
On the ground, could be 2. The throw to second is offline. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Bellinger. There's 1.
Out.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Fought off foul.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third, and they trail by 1.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ramirez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Beltran, the lead runner out at second. De La Cruz at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. Inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Next is the designated hitter, Bernie Williams. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Loud. Puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Junior stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And now it's even up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Brings it in, and there are two down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Ted Simmons now at the plate. And a foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2
Junior over at second. Schwarber on at first with 2 down. That's inside.
Ball inside.
Into center. Griffey on his horse. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. 1 run is in. Junior gets it back in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. So 2 on with 2 away. Leo DeVries, the next to hit. DeVries tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And there's the ball.
That's out.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down. Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And that is that. Back here in Denver as we go to the last of the third. And now it's Brandon Lau.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Makes the catch. 1 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No balls,
1
2 strikes.
Strike away. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And we're level. It's 5-5. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman. Jurickson drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Now, Ted Simmons. And that'll get down for a hit. Tag out.
On the
and
tag.
They cut down the winning run at third. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Francisco. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Graham Ashcraft. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Foul ball.
Up the middle. What a stop. To first. Safe.
No, he's
and
in
the
there.
go-ahead run is on with a leadoff single. David Wright digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Ripped on a line. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-5. High drive, deep right field. That one on its way. It's a belly bomb. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 9-5. Ashcraft. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering. And when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
On the ground as he checked the swing, and they tag him out.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch.
Line drive, base hit. Hung up in a rundown now. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. That one fouled off. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's double play ball to second. There's one.
He's out.
Not in time to first. It's a fielder's choice. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ted Simmons. Towards first. He'll do it himself.
He's out.
That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here at Coors Field. And now the right fielder, Carlos Beltran. He swings and fouls one off.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1.
And no one can get there. Coming home. He'll score, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. He is singled and he is flied to left. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. One away with a runner at third here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Runner stays put at third. So it's their last chance in this one. Digging in, Babe Ruth. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the game. It's 10-9. And now the DH. Leo DeVries. 1 for 2. Hit on the ground softly to short. Fires to first on the run. And that is the ball game. In a 1-run game as this one ends 10-9.